Alright, so there's 50 thieving. It's a pretty nice little milestone there. Still gotta get 5 more in order to thieve from the Knights of Ardoin, but 50 thieving, pretty nice stat there. See how much higher we can get it up before I can complete this damn quest that I gotta try to complete. There's 55 thieving, so now I can thieve from the Knights of Ardoin, which is more bank loot as well as more experience per hour. So we're slowly but surely making our way up there. I think if I can get this damn quest done, but I want to get to 70 thieving before I do anything else because I just want to have a really high stat and I'm going to need some starting out cash. I think 70 thieving will get me close to 100k. I'm not 100% sure, but once again, let's try and see if I can try to bang this quest out. Thank God. That was literally the worst thing I've ever had to do in my entire life. I finally found a world where people were actually in line. It wasn't a super long line, and people were actually waiting and being organized and patient. It was crazy. I'm more than amazed every time that happens on this game, because this game, like, that stuff just doesn't happen because the way the community is. But there we go. Got my attack up to 28, which I didn't necessarily want, but what's my combat level? 16? Or is it still 16 after my attack level? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I don't want to be a really high level, but being semi-low, I'll be alright. So there's that quest done, and now I can go like to the Grand Exchange and stuff, which is sweet. So let's see what we can do here. I'm going to try to get the items for Druidic Ritual now. Well, while I'm here in Falador, I figure I might as well give me a house. That way I can train when I need to, so let me give me a house real quick. 1,000 coins, that's fine, I've got that. Yes, I would like a starter house. Sweet. So that means I can now train construction when the time comes. Boom, there we go, quest complete. So now I'm level 3 Herblore, and I can train Herblore, so that's awesome. There's 2 of the quests completed that I need to do. I think I'm going to try to train my Herblore up, because I know in the beginning stages of Deadman, typically Herblore can make some decent money, so I'm going to try to get up to be able to do prayer pots and see if I can actually make some money from making prayer potions. Alright, there's level 5 Herblore, which means I can clean Marintills and make anti-poison potions, which probably doesn't help me all that much, but you know. So while I'm waiting for my herbs to buy, I guess I'm just going to train my woodcutting along with my fletching. I would need to get fletching up, because once I'm able to get to longbows, I'll be able to make money off that, so that'll be very beneficial to me. So I was going to try to train skills through using the Grand Exchange, but I came to the realization that this is day 1, so literally no one has coins. So I think my best bet is to just train thieving up as high as possible. That way I can get myself a nice little coin stack, and that way I can contribute to the economy. So actually, well, we're going to do that, but first I want to get my fishing up to level 30. Because that allows me to fish in the Gnome Stronghold safely. So I'm going to go get my fishing up to 30 real quick, and then that way I have one more safe skill that I can train. Alright, perfect. So there's 15 crafting, so now when it gets down to it, I can turn flax into bowstrings for crafting experience. I'm pretty sure it's 15, let me double check. If not, that would suck, but I'm almost positive. Where are we at here? Oh, it's level 10, okay, well then we're good. Sweet. I thought it was level 15, but that's even better. Alright, and then I ended up getting 30 fishing, which means I can catch trout in the Gnome Stronghold. Anything that I can do to train skills safely, I need to get done as fast as possible, because once I get to a certain bank and a certain level, I'm not going to want to travel outside of safe zones, because I'm not going to want to die and lose my stats. With all of the shrimp and anchovies I got from fishing, I ended up getting 31 cooking also, which brought my total level to 300, which was pretty nice. And so I started crafting flax into bowstrings for a little bit, because it gets me some easy crafting levels, and on top of that, I think I was making like 10 GP per bowstring, which I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but for the first like day or two, it's pretty good. And then on top of that, you know, getting the experience is well welcome, because since I'm low level, the way the experience like goes, it starts at like 10 times and then goes all the way down to 5, so I'm getting really good experience. And I ended up crafting bowstrings until I got to level 30 crafting. So after that, I wanted to start making some money, and the only way that I could think of was training thieving. I just decided I was going to start training Herblore, And I ended up getting to 38 by making energy potions, which allows me to make prayer potions. And it was really hard to buy herbs the first day because, you know, people weren't really selling them. And if they were selling them, there wasn't very many people selling herbs. So it was difficult to get the herbs, but I was getting them very slowly. So I figured while I waited for herbs to buy, I would train my woodcutting up along with my fletching, because eventually I need to get my fletching up so I can fletch longbows and magic longbows for money making purposes, as well as I want to get 99 fletching eventually, obviously. And I ended up getting myself to 40 woodcutting and got a couple fletching levels in the process. And then on top of that, I decided to get to 31 magic, because on my other account I'm running the agility pyramid for cash. So being able to teleport to Lumbridge, and just being able to teleport to Lumbridge in general, even without that, is going to be very helpful for me. I got to 60 Herblore making energy potions, and for a little bit I was actually profiting on them, but I think by the time a couple people caught up to me in levels, they slowly started to lose money. There's not really any potions right now that are making money for me, so I'm just kind of having to take it and just take my losses and be okay with it. And so while I was editing videos, I decided to get my fletching up and my woodcutting, and I went to Artie to cut the willow logs there, and I got to 40 fletching, which allows me to cut willows into longbows unstrung, which is really good for fletching XP. So it's currently technically day 2, I believe, of the new Deadman season. And as you can see here, I am rank 7 Herblore with 67. Now I know that's not great, but it's pretty cool to be in the top 10 in like the first 2 days. I want to try to get up to this 77, because he's making stamina potions right now, so he's probably making bank loot right now. So I want to get up to there, but I mean, really, my goal for Herblore is not to make money, because I'm going to be making money in other ways. Really, I just want to get Herblore to 99 because it'll be a cool cape to have. And at 5 times experience, it shouldn't take too long. I mean, if you think about it, that's really only, what, like 3 million experience in the regular game. I think that's pretty doable with the way things are going right now, and like the ways that I'm making money. I should be able to have 99 after not too long. I don't know if I want to grind 99 like straight on and do nothing else, but we'll see what happens. Like I said, just having, you know, top 10 Herblore rank 7 is pretty cool. I want to try to get my rank up as high as possible, maybe be the first to 99, but we'll see. Other than that, that'll be the progress for day number 2. A lot of Herblore to be done. We'll see what happens. Hope you guys enjoyed the second episode, and peace.